Well, Chris, welcome to Chesterfield Football Club. How's it feel to sign for the Spireites?
Very pleased. Just walking around the place, I'm just really pleased and thankful for the interest and the call, and I'm happy to be here.
What do you know about Chesterfield?
Um, it's the area where I've kind of enjoyed playing football. I've played for the local clubs, Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday, and I actually played here for Sheffield Wednesday a good few years ago. So that's the only experience of actually playing here. But it's the type of club and it's the type of project that's just perfect for me. It's a club that needs the help of everyone kind of at it and contributing towards getting the club back to where it needs to be.
So you talk about the project. How have they sold it to you? What have they told you that they expect from you and what they're looking to achieve here?
I think it speaks for itself and it sells itself. The club are too big to be in this division. They've gone through a little bit of trouble and got relegated last season, and the objective is to get back to where they belong in League One, and then to see if they can build on that, and because it's the type of club that could do anything, I suppose.
Now, you'll know one or two people. I know that Steve Eyre knows you from the past.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I was at Rochdale with him when he took over as manager. He's a really good coach, and I've kind of met him a couple of times at various clubs ever since. And it was very brief actually working with him because I moved on to Sheffield Wednesday from there. So to actually be working with him again it's a good feeling.
How about the players? Which of those do you know?
I played with Scott Wiseman a good few times at various clubs. So it'd be good to link up with him again. And, he knows me, I know his sort of game. So to kind of just replicate what I've kind of done in the past with him would be nice.
So you were playing in the Championship last season on loan at Burton Albion. So be a few people who are surprised that you've dropped down to League Two. What would you say to that if people ask you why you've dropped down?
I suppose it doesn't matter what league it is. It's the club. So regardless whether Chester are in the Premier League or in the conference, it's the club that I'm playing for. I'm not even kind of looking at the league, and it's just I want to enjoy my football. I suppose that's the bottom line, and I'm thankful for the opportunity.
No doubt you had other offers to go elsewhere.
Yes, but Chesterfield was the first one, so I think that meant the most to me. The fact that I wasn't in a great place mentally at the end of last season because of the last couple of years being so tough. And for them to kind of reach out to me and show that they wanted me to be part of their journey meant a lot. And there was a few clubs to follow that, but it didn't really come into the thinking. It was just that it felt right, and I'm happy to be here.
The fact that you were out on loan there last season, how unsettling is that to not have a sort of permanent home?
Well, it's been that way for the past 3 years. I was at Barnsley before then, up in the Championship and doing well, and family settled in a house, and I suppose the results spoke for themselves, where I was able to score goals and earn the move to Brighton. But ever since then, we've not been able to settle, myself and my family, and it just reflects on the pitch really. If you're not settled, you're out on loan and you're not settled in an area, you struggle. So I'm looking forward to actually being settled as a family at home, and then hopefully it shows on the pitch exactly how settled I am.
It's interesting you make that point, because I suppose that people who aren't involved in football just don't really take that into account. They just look at the on the field and the setup of the club, but actually to have a settled family life is vitally important for any footballer.
Yeah, I suppose so. That's what I've come to realise. Anyway, I didn't think it'd be so important. Moving down to Brighton, I assumed it's going to be a bit of a transition, and but you just don't realise how important being settled is. And just the opportunity to come to this area, to come to the area where I've just played my best football in my career, it just again felt right. And if I can replicate, the sort of performances of playing in the Yorkshire area, I think I'll be fine, and hopefully I'll be able to contribute towards the club achieving something special this season.
What would you say your particular attributes are as a player?
Working hard, I suppose that would be the main thing that I'm looking to do. You know, work harder than yeah, just set an example, lead the line, and just yeah, be a target man, and just do the role of what's required to yeah, to get us up the pitch, keep us up there, and score some goals.
There's been a big turnover on the playing staff, with a lot of players out of contract end of last season. So we've got a number of new faces come in as well. So you'll no doubt be raring to go and get ready to meet your new teammates and start training on Monday.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I suppose it's a good thing. It's a freshness, you know, for myself, meeting new people, and also the club. Just starting fresh in a new league and a new sort of project, and yeah, I think they're best equipped to kind of achieve something this season by doing it that way.
So I suppose you're all starting at the same time. Yeah, it does make it easier rather than coming into a dressing room full of established players. You're all looking to gel and to form an understanding early on.
Yeah, and I suppose the sooner that can be done, the better. And yeah, just hit the ground running and start well, and just continue from there.
And a pre-season training camp as well overseas, so that helps for players to get to know each other and the staff.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. I've done those a few times over the years, and it does nothing but benefits. It benefits everyone. Yeah, so looking forward to that.
Well, we wish you well with your Spireites career, and we look forward to seeing you pull on the blue shirt.
Thank you very much.